Hey, this is Gia Butterfly, and I am coming to you to talk about this Martell Holt and Ariana Curry situation. I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before she popped back on Instagram saying something about Martell. Well, sometime the last few days, Martell and Sheree Whitfield from the Real Housewives of Atlanta went to Aaron Ross's 40th birthday party, and I must say they looked really good together. She had on kind of like a see-through looking chiffonish type dress, and he had on a houndstooth coat with, I think that was houndstooth, and his hat on, but they look really nice. And I think it was old Hollywood glam, a roaring 40s type theme for the party. Well, anyway, they looked really good. Well, you know who had to pop on Instagram like she always do? None other than Ariana Curry. Now let her tell it. Based on the screenshot she put on, I think it was Instagram. She put it somewhere. Based on that, she says that Martell left the event and, in her words, got out of that woman's bed in Atlanta and came straight to her house. And she said that he was knocking on the door, making noise, so she gonna hide in her own house. I'm like, who the hell does that? Well, my grandmother used to do that when the Jehovah Witness would come knocking on Saturday morning. She would go hide in the next room, but that's a whole other topic. Per what she said on her screenshot, she was saying that Martell kept blowing up her phone, calling. Then he was emailing, want to know where was his son, and I can only assume it was at night. I don't know, but I can only assume it's night. Assume it was at night. But she said she wouldn't answer the phone because she wasn't trying to put up with Martell's shit, pretty much. And she said that he would park his car down the street and then walk through her backyard. Now, she made it seem like this is something he does all the time, and if so, that means he used to do that when he was cheating and sneaking. Well, he doesn't have to do that anymore, so why would he continue to do that? But she said while she called herself hiding and sneaking in the house, he looking through the back window and said, I see you in there, I can see you in there. Now, that's creepy as hell. Very creepy. Well, she said he kept asking about Knox. I want to know about my son. And so she put in there, he wasn't worried about his son this weekend. See, right there, she's showing that she's salty that he was in Atlanta with Sheree going to the party. Because you know that he and Sheree's picture was going to be all over the internet, showing them together going out as a couple. And in my mind, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, hell. Ariana gonna be coming up with something very quick, and she did not disappoint, honey. She came up with those little posts on Instagram, and she said that she was not gonna wait anymore because the last time she waited 2 years had passed, and his show painted a picture of her that was not true. So she said she's gonna start putting Martell on blast in real time. So she posted the pictures. She showed screenshots of what someone had called her back to back to back to back to back to back, but it said unknown or private. So if it was Martell, we don't know. That's just what it was on the phone. But she said that he kept saying he was, well, where was his baby? He was worried about his baby. Now, this part I'm getting ready to say was concerning for me as a parent, but Ariane has done questionable things as a parent before based on what I see online. She posted that she put the baby in the seat and went set him on the porch with his bag. I'm like, who does that? Because the way it read, like she just placed the baby on the porch and just left him for Martell to get him. And then she said, Martell said, well, I'll just get him when I get my other kids. But that was a strange post for her to make. But I was really concerned when she said, I put him in the seat on the porch. But then he said he wasn't coming. So I want to know, did she really just sit that baby out there and just go back inside? Because she didn't want to deal with Martell. You know what? This is getting ready to be more and more drama. The more he comes out with Sheree, the more it's going to be more drama. And in her post, she said, I keep telling y'all that he still wants me. He might not. I think the only one who's going to look like they a fool is Sheree if he continues to pull these stunts that he's pulling with Ariane. And she said that she's going to keep blasting him on social media, letting everybody know what he's doing in real time. So tell me, what do y'all think about this? Do you think Martell really creeps and hides his car down the street and go through the back door and be looking at her? That's creepy. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. So what do you think? Do you think Martell is playing around with Sheree, or if he's serious with Sheree? Was he there really looking for his baby, or was he looking for something else? And do you think that that was a smart move she did by placing the baby on the porch in the car seat with the bag? I believe she put him out there by herself. That's just my opinion. I could be dead ass wrong, but that's my opinion based on what I've seen her do in the past. Let me know in the comments, what do you think Ariana Curry did with that baby with the car seat? If she just set him out there, if she stayed out there with him, let me know what you think. If you see me on YouTube, thanks for coming over. Excuse me, thanks for coming over. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload another video. Because I know Ariana Curry gonna do something else. You know it, I know it, the whole social media land know it. If you see me on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and share my videos. If you see me on TikTok, hey TikTokers. And it's G Butterfly coming to you from the bed. Actually, I'm coming to you live from the bed today. Talking about this mess that's going on with Ariana and Martell Holt. Talk to y'all later.